Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of Bongs and Bangers. I am your host, GQ. This is Fresh Start. To the right of me, I have my boy, mixtape DJ, host, my OG, back DJ again. 2Tex, back again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming, fam.
Thank you, sir.
You already know what it is. To the left of me, I have my good friend, my OG, C. Thank you for coming, fam.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody who's been tuning in and staying and watching us and preing it. You know, like and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. If you like the content, if you want us to talk about something specific, hit the comment box. Hit me in the DMs, Speaker Rhythms Entertainment, on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, you know what it is. Without further ado, we're going to jump into the first topic, the most exciting topic for me.
What you got?
One of my favorite artists, boys. Lil Wayne is finally free from the Cash Money deal.
Give it up.
Let's give it up. Let's give it up to Wayne. That's a huge thing.
It's about time to see.
It's a huge thing.
See, look like you want to talk right now. See it.
We're gonna sauce it to see in a second.
I don't know about that.
So let's drop all the facts. So Birdman was making people look dumb. He was making Universal look like a bad ass, stupid ass company to deal with.
Someone never paid.
And he was locked in that deal. And he's one of the biggest artists in the world. We're talking about Wayne.
Wayne. Okay.
And the way Birdman was making Universal look.
Okay.
So he was making them look bad as shit. So Universal eventually stepped in and said, yo, it's not 80 million. It's not 50 million. It's 10 million. And Wayne settles. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they split Nicki and Drake 50-50 down the center.
So Birdman wins again, is what you're telling me.
Birdman wins partially. See?
What do you think?
You got something to say, fam. Let's hear it.
He's got to release.
How is it terrible? If
you're
a Lil Wayne fan, you gotta understand. You took another L. There's another L to the L.
He's got a big point.
This started out even at 50 million. He deserved 50 million. He said he hasn't been paid for 10 years.
Right.
He started this in 2014.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years. He's been screaming fuck, fuck baby.
100%.
He's not the first person. He's not the last. Every single person in Hot Boys fought.
That you're damn right.
Come on, man. What are we talking about here? But he asked for 50 million.
What we have to be grateful for is the positivity.
What are we celebrating? Are you celebrating Lil Wayne? Do you want to hear Lil Wayne music? What do you want to hear?
I do personally, fam.
His album is 10 years old. What's the
album?
Hold on. You want to hear Carter 5?
But did you hear any of the dedications?
How old is Carter 5?
Did you hear any of the dedications, bro?
The
dedication series were fantastic.
They've always
4
been fire.
And 4.5, which were the last two came out in the past 2 years.
Wayne had a good run.
It's fantastic.
Wayne had a good run. The 06 to 08 run, he had a good space. He did his thing. I don't want to hear the Carter 5's old beats. He did the.
I don't want to hear
aspect.
But do you think he's gonna touch it?
Touch what?
Do you think he's gonna touch it up?
He's
to release it, or is he gonna drop it the
way
it is?
He took a picture with Baby. He already loses. I don't want to hear what he has to say. It's like I don't want to hear what Drake has to say in his album. I don't want to hear no nonsense.
It's fair.
It's done. He had his time. He's done for me.
Interesting. You don't want to hear from him.
I don't want to hear no more from Wayne. He had a good run.
Okay.
What's Wayne gonna tell me I haven't heard? Ever since that guy turned into all of that.
You know what? But you know what, bro? Is this your boogies?
Yeah. What does Wayne talk about?
He talks about the same shit all the time. And to be honest, did you hear Rich Sex with Nicki Minaj?
Oh, he talks about his sex, and not even sex. He talks.
No, you're right, bro. You're right. His shit is a little bit played out, and you know, sometimes things come to an end, bro. But personally,
it's been 4 years without him. Has the game really missed Lil Wayne?
I just look forward to the dedication project.
To be honest, I feel like he puts a lot more work into the dedications.
You gotta understand, Lil Wayne has been out since '99. It's been almost 99 to 2019. We're looking at almost coming out. That's it. We're done. We've had enough. It's over. Like, he had a good... It's it.
No, you're valid. You're valid in that statement based on the fact that I've heard a lot of people say it. It's almost heartbreaking to hear that we don't want to hear Lil Wayne music anymore,
I
bro.
didn't like Wayne as much as everybody did anyways out the South.
Yeah, but you're an old head, bro. You're a little bit
born
stuck in your old ways.
That's true, but in the South, if we had to rank people personally,
yeah,
I find lyrically, someone like T.I., which is in his generation, was better lyrically than him.
Okay.
Jeezy wasn't as lyrical as him, but the impact he was able to provide, that sound, that ad-lib style, the authenticity that Lil Wayne didn't have.
Yes.
Right? That he had from the Hot Boy's name, but not himself. Jeezy embodied that. Gucci Man, these guys may not have lyrically bar for bar could stand with him, but their impact, what they stood for, their flow, everything else they brought to the table could.
I agree with you, bro.
So like those guys can live.
Wayne impacted a culture in a way that those guys did not.
Jeezy, the Snowman t-shirts got banned. What got banned? Did anybody ban wearing leopard skin tights?
Yo, fam, hold on.
Do you want to hear a Jeezy album? Let me ask that. Does anybody care about hearing a Jeezy album?
I do.
Is there the same energy that people want to hear Jeezy?
No, it's not.
Why?
It's because the game has changed.
Maybe he did too many of the TM 103 series, whatever, 10 series, but like, why is there not, when Jeezy came out, that was a crazy time. 05?
Yes, that's what we wanted to hear.
That 05, 07 Jeezy run, wild.
Yeah, 100%.
Wild. What do you want?
No, I agree with you 1000%. But it's still if you look at hip hop today, they're Wayne's son. That's Wayne's son.
Wayne everybody is a clone on that of T-Pain. We thought I think
he's not a clone.
All of these guys not a clone.
They came up in the same era and were influenced off each other.
No, not each other. Definitely, if you look back, T-Pain should be looked at as the godfather to everybody's sound. Everybody's sound. Him being.
I see the stem root.
Him being a singer turned rapper, that first style.
Yes.
Putting it out there. A lot of people tried it, but not to his success, not to his level.
Okay.
He turned it, and everybody just decided to take it and become more hardcore with it, or run with it in another lane.
Yes.
They used the same style. Futures, Lil Wayne's, Toronto, the whole Toronto. You know what I mean? Everybody that tried that. All took his stick and ran with it.
Okay, you're just saying it a basis of auto-tune in general.
But the style with auto-tune, singing, trying to harmonize, trying to actually hit notes.
Yes.
Auto-tune is for people that can't hit notes.
Yes.
When you can't actually hit a note.
You're saying people that can actually sing with auto-tune.
T-Pain can actually sing though.
No, 100%.
Without, but I mean, auto-tune is built for people that not only, well, it not built for
it
that.
Enhances your
vocals. Helps a person that can't hit notes.
Yes.
It helps them actually. It masks that by digitally scanning your voice and making you slide over, right?
Right.
These guys should pay him homage. Is all I say. That's
okay,
it.
so
Lil Wayne's out.
So
Lil Wayne
see, you think this is an L for Lil Wayne?
I just want to bring it back. Yeah,
yes.
To take it off topic. It was 50 million. He didn't get paid. Yo, everybody's been telling him. Why did Drake needs to look at Lil Wayne and say it's your fault? Because you signed me to a guy who even your best friends told me he doesn't pay us.
You know what? I can't argue.
If we are all hanging out together, if Pete tells me that he's not gonna pay us,
he was already so knee deep. He was already so deep in cash money at that time.
Me and you hang out from time. If you tell me he's not gonna start paying us, guess what? Fuck off, right? Instead, you decide to say, we all say the same thing. You're not paying. If somebody else comes to you and says, "Yo, what happened, P? You brought me here. He's not." Your brother says, "Why? He's not paying me." It's your fault for bringing him here.
That makes sense. Why they went under the.
Drake's whole life, just to bring Drake's whole life.
That's a good point.
He tried to branch.
He tried to branch.
It's all Lil Wayne's fault. Everything that happened.
Hold on.
In a sense, I understand what he's saying because.
Hot take. This is the hot take. This is the hot take. You guys are not getting. This is the first and last time I'm probably gonna be here. I'm gonna get kicked out. But Drake's whole problem, he needs to be honest, is he literally let Lil Wayne play him. So we going into Lil Wayne still being looked at as relevant and excitement for his album and his body of work and him being free, if that's what it means, him signing his $10 million deal. Does that mean he's free? Is he still tied to cash money? Regardless, I say this, Lil Wayne is the cause of Drake's recent problems.
But he's also the cause
if Lil Wayne didn't co-sign, if Lil Wayne didn't co-sign Birdman's bullshit
you know
to Drake,
what, see?
Drake, we are Toronto niggas, we should stand up for Drake. We're trying to big up the city, right?
100%.
God, yo, we trying to big up this city. We 6 kids. We want the city to blow. But the real truth is this: Lil Wayne fucked us up. Lil Wayne fucked Drake up.
Hold on. Give me a chance.
All right.
At the same time as
Birdman has not paid.
There's pros and cons.
Sorry, Pete. I have to tell you just one reason. Look at this, Pete.
Pros and cons.
Look at this, Pete.
Yeah.
Look at this, Pete. You know who Drake's favorite rapper was prior to the beef? Prior to signing? Forget 2008 Drake. Pre in that. Who was his favorite rapper? No, Pusha T.
One.
You want to pull up the YouTube video?
No, it's definitely.
He bought the microphone.
He had the mic.
Yeah,
He spent all that money.
I know, but
That's definitely a favorite artist.
And that's not a shame. That's nothing wrong. That's like having the picture. I have pictures of Red, Meth, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good. Now look at the same guy that's your favorite rapper. It's the same way Jay-Z was his favorite rapper. All these guys his favorite rapper. Drake went at his favorite rappers, was friends with them, became their peers, challenged them. You know what I'm saying? When you beef your own rappers against your favorite rappers, you're among them. That's amazing honor. Because it's never serious.
This is true.
Prodigy said it in his own book. He was dissing Jay and Jay killed him in Summer Jam. He met him in whatever Justin's. And Jay looked at him and said it's all gay. Like it's all, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it pushing.
That's
it's
right.
not, no violence. And he's like, and he crushed him. And Prodigy went to space like, I want to fuck this nigga up. But he's like, it's hip hop. And you have to be like, wow. Public perception, like it changes everything.
That's right.
So,
that's right, 100%.
Drake got with a guy whose public perception in Wayne, knowing Birdman, has finessed every. Not only your friends, he finessed his friend. He finessed Manny Fresh, who should be known as the Southern God in terms of production.
100%.
He's up there with David Banners, and that's our generation. There's those guys and before them. He should be looked at. And Birdman finessed everybody.
Okay, all right, hold on.
So Lil Wayne is a punk for signing back for $10 million just to get off. He's finishing. Obviously, it's been 4 years. He's not been eating. He wants to finally make music. Yo,
that's what it's about for the fans, though.
Young Thug dropped Barter 6. If I'm not mistaken, Young Thug's road manager done shot up Lil Wayne's bus and went for his life.
Yeah.
All right. Let's forget about all that. Hip hop's hip hop, right? Let's make some music. Forget whoever shot up my bus and let's play it off.
You have to play it off. That's the game.
All right, Pete.
They buried it.
All right, y'all should.
Hip hop buried that. They pretended like it didn't happen.
And we're supposed to be neighbors and friends and kissing again.
Bro,
those guys have the most complicated.
It is complicated, bro. We'll never understand it. We'll never understand it.
I don't want to.
No,
I don't want to.
All right, let's segue. Let's segue the fuck out of here.
Please.
You brought up Summer Jam.
Summer Jam.
We're gonna talk about Summer Jam.
Please, let's.
Wayne forgot his lyrics in Summer Jam.
Wow.
Set 15 minutes long.
So what?
Okay.
So what?
All right. Hold on. Oh, I got next facts for you about Summer Jam. Did you see Meek Mill's intro?
I loved
Coming in on a 4-wheeler.
I loved it.
That was huge.
You know what? I was such
that
a
was
Meek
groundbreaking.
hater. Drake broke him down to me to the point where I was like, and you know what I mean? I'm happy for him. Meek got to come out at the right time to see Drake go through these problems. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm happy for Meek, like to see, you know what I mean? Like he got to see this, he suffered. Meek came out at a good time. I'm happy for Meek. You know what I mean?
Salute, Meek. We're happy that he's out.
You know when you see shit going bad for someone you gotta pretend to like. You know how many people pretend to like Drake? You know how many people pretend to like him? I'm happy that he got to see it.
Well, bro, it's because he's the popular vote. He's the popular.
He's got body. He's amazing. He's amazing. I'm not gonna give him no shame.
But you know what? Okay, so Meek comes out, does it big.
That was huge.
It's huge for him.
Huge.
That's groundbreaking for him.
It's a good look.
Timbaland comes out with Swizz. Swizz brings out Timbaland. Sorry.
They've done that before. The battles.
Okay, hold on though. Hold on though. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I seen it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you watch it?
No.
Okay, so
you gotta watch it.
So take this in.
What kind of producer are you? Man?
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
Right.
I saw the original one they did.
Okay.
And then they did
back me up, ball.
in the studio.
This is bongs and bangers, you funky bitch, you. Alright, so Swizz bringing out Timbaland, that was a beat battle, bro, but all they did was run Jay-Z tracks. So
they ran the biggest bangers in New York that they produced.
Okay.
But no, Swizz pulled some DMX joints. Swizz pulled some
you know what I just
stuff.
realized? Sorry to cut you guys off. I was thinking about the battle that
Just Blaze and Swizz.
Swizz and Just
Yeah,
Blaze.
yeah, you're behind. That's okay. Catch up.
Anyways,
on
to the next one.
Thank you.
Blowing this.
Oh, I'm finished. Lighter, please.
Lighter. So he brings out Timbaland. they run a couple tracks. Then they bring out Belle Biv DeVoe, which didn't make no damn sense to me.
Right.
But whatever.
Summer Jam is turning into a solid sound.
That's the same thing that happened to me, bro. That's the same thing that happened to me the first time.
This is the stuff that happens here. We gotta be cautious.
First timers, you can tell this my, you know what I mean, I bust my cherry.
Yeah.
My cherry. I never have to blow into
We're gonna have to get some Febreze.
Smoke, buddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna definitely
Hopefully they hook us up.
have to get some Febreze.
They said hopefully they hook us up.
Yeah. Alright. So I totally lost my train of thought. We're gonna get back. This guy's doing it all over the place. See, you're banned. You're banned.
That was one hit.
Automatically banned.
Yeah, right. Summer Jam.
Okay. My problem with Summer Jam is that, honestly, bro, it's everywhere. It's all over the map. So, when you have a guy who's got the hottest records on billboards, you got a guy who's calling himself the king of New York. He's
Who
really,
we talking about?
we're talking about 6ix9ine, bro.
Wow.
Gosh,
Okay.
He's blowing up. Huh?
So 6ix9ine was banned from Summer Jam.
Yeah.
But they ran all his records in between people coming in and on off stage.
So they got paid.
He shows up and puts makeup on. Now it's either to try and get past security as he's not recognized, or to try and make it less intimidating so that maybe they let him on stage.
I mean, you can't.
Either way, that's kind of smart.
For what he did?
It's kind of smart.
How's he gonna get through? He has a crew with him. If he walked in by himself in a regular line,
no. I'm saying because he came in the back way. We all saw that he came in the back way when he approached that other artist.
There's artist entrance.
Yeah.
There's artist entrance.
Yeah. So he approached that other artist. We seen that he came in through the back. He was clearly making himself look less intimidating and less gang affiliated. Let's call it.
What gangs have 6ix9ine on their face?
I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to say it was his tactic to try and get on stage.
You're right. I think he was trying to sneak in for sure.
Yeah.
He's not the first artist that's ever done that, though. Right?
He's the first artist to wear makeup to try and cover up the fact that he has 6ix9ine on his face.
He's definitely the first artist to do that. I'm sorry.
Actually, it was retarded. If he got in, that would be
break
cool.
into shows and try to, get on stage. Like, it's not the first.
But you know what? He tried to koala himself on stage, so it's a smart look, but it's a dumb look.
But we know why they didn't let him in. Obviously, he's too hot.
He's too hot.
He made himself too hot.
He's got himself.
You got a big point. There would be a lot of dirt, like with people who he had beef with.
So he's
actually come to the shows.
So take this in. He's got beef, and he's got court cases. The court cases prevented him from getting onto XXL's freshman class.
Right.
Let's talk about the XXL freshman class. It dropped this week. There was a lot of guys on there.
He didn't get in, eh? Wow.
That should not have been on there, and there was a lot of guys.
Why did he not make it?
So we're gonna talk about it. He didn't make it because of his court cases and his plead of guilty with that underage girl. Whatever happened. Yeah, bro. Unfortunately, he was there, wrong place, wrong time.
Whatever happens, happens.
And that's why he wasn't on the cover. That's why there's a lot of people that are that because they have charges or like even with women and stuff are not on the XXL cover.
Does anybody buy magazines?
There's a few artists.
Does anybody buy magazines?
I still do buy magazines for collectors' reasons.
Yeah, we're old.
For collectors' reasons.
We're old.
Yes, we are.
Nobody buys a magazine, looks at it, and decides what's happening. But you know what makes you hot? But your Twitter, your YouTube.
Yes, 100%. But everybody still looks at XXL for the freshmen.
For 3 days.
for these.
Okay, what 10 guys
No,
are on
we
it
look
that
up
are
to
gonna
it for a
boost?
month. When we know it's coming, we look up to it for a month, and when the voting process, we get excited for a
I feel
month.
like it's lost its luster.
100%.
The double XL doesn't
No,
carry the
100%.
same weight. I don't think it gives you the same amount of record sales as
No, it
being
doesn't.
online and pushing your social media brand.
But that was the platform.
No, but it wasn't-
That was
it
the platform
wasn't-
back in the day.
How about this?
It's not anymore.
I'll tell you
That-
this.
You're right.
It's
You're
not-
right
or as
because
much, it's
you're
not
your
as
own
much.
platform.
We haven't even named them, right? I'll
Yeah.
bet you this. Black China's boyfriend is not on there. And he's getting more shine as her Black China's boyfriend.
Yes, but
Then
the
being a
head,
double
but
XL.
the head of that label, his boss, Namir, YBN Namir, the head of that camp,
okay, sure, I know
he's
what you're
on the double XL version.
17-year-olds around 17. Yo, listen, that's great for
Yeah,
them.
100%.
Have you ever seen
They're
who
all
runs
young.
the double XL list?
Huh? Yeah,
Have you ever seen who it is?
yeah, Vanessa.
Have you ever seen her?
Yes.
Do you want to cut the videotape now, or am I
Yeah.
No,
You know what?
no, we're not
Hilarious.
gonna. We're
You know
no, we're
what?
not gonna. No,
We
I
don't
can't.
get paid.
No.
I don't get paid, so I get whatever. But
No,
I'll tell you
no,
what.
no,
The
you know
lady
what?
who
No,
runs
I don't get
double
no
XL, You know
sponsorships.
what she looks like? She looks like
She's not a
a
pretty
fat
lady, man.
librarian.
Hilarious.
A fat
Hilarious.
librarian looking.
No,
corny
she is.
square.
No, she is. 100%.
You don't fuck up right now.
The lady
I
that
don't
runs
give a
double
fuck,
XL,
baby.
the lady that runs double XL, she doesn't look like Salim. She doesn't look like anyone that we know.
She doesn't look like
It's
she
not a
even
black girl
belongs
with
to
dreads
him.
who listens to hip hop
No.
with her name and her earrings.
Is she the one who designed? Who?
No, this is a
sets-
fat lady who looks like she sends her kids to Hogwarts camp.
She.
Hilarious.
You understand?
Hogwarts camp.
That's the lady. She
My
has
dog just
red
said
hair,
Hogwarts camp.
glasses. She's fat. She's white.
She's
and,
got a
she may
big
be down
ass
for the
gap
culture.
tooth.
She may be down for the culture, but you would never know it until you talk to her because she
100%.
looks like a regular square ass.
You know, 100% agree
Librarian
with you.
fat white lady. And she runs double XL.
Yeah.
She is who you cater yourself to. Forget her. Do you know who really you do? It's grown Jewish guys who's like, and one time I just wanted to know who
No,
this was.
bro.
That's who your label boss is.
Yes, that's who your label boss is. If you're going for that look, fam.
There's no other look.
Oh, they're a smaller. They're a
There's no
smaller,
other-
more.
there's no
wrong.
such thing.
more-
You're wrong.
Who's small and who's going without
There's
them?
a lot of small companies
Name-
now.
name-
A lot.
There's
of
no
small-
such thing as
A
independent record
lot
label.
of independent little labels.
Guys,
No, everybody has
There's
a
no such
distribution.
thing as-
Everybody has a distribution deal.
Not
Let's
only
not
that,
get it twisted
forget
right now.
Mr. Yes, more than that.
Everybody has a distribution
All of these
deal.
all small boutique labels you think are independent are actually owned by
There's an
fake
umbrella.
independent
Yeah,
companies that are
obviously.
actually owned
There's
by
an umbrella.
Vivendi
Ah,
Universal.
yes.
Even more than that, hip hop labels specifically
subcontract.
Yes.
are owned by the same companies that own Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
They push them to show you. this
Okay,
rich
now you're
bullshit.
getting into.
But
hold
let's
on.
get out of it.
Hold on.
Let's
hold
get
on.
back
You're
into
getting off
6ix9ine.
topic. Hold on,
Yeah,
you're
you're right.
getting
Let's get
off
back
topic.
into 6ix9ine. Excuse me.
Let's jump
I'm a
back.
conspiracy guy. You want
Yeah,
that
he's a
conspiracy shit? You talk to me.
conspiracy theorist. We're
You
gonna
talk
come
to
out
me
with a
about that
special
conspiracy
podcast. C's gonna run the conspiracy
C stands for
side.
conspiracy.
Yeah,
Segment.
that's it. He's gonna run the whole segments. That's what we're gonna do. New one.
Until then,
Right
talk
off the
about why
top of the
Tekashi
head.
couldn't get into.
Here on episode 3,
Why
we're
couldn't
just
Tekashi get in? Is what I want to know.
Okay,
because
so-
he's Mexican and he says nigga.
No.
No,
Because a Mexican guy says
Because of
nigga.
his charges.
But,
Because of his
but
charges.
it's because of his. It's because of his charges and his beef, bro.
Yeah.
It's because of the whole 50 Cent situation when people from the crowd, Bang'em Smurf and them, got up there and started to chop chairs and
Don't bring.
I'm not talking
Bang'em.
shit about Bang'em because he's a real street dude. I watch his interviews. I'm not saying nothing
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. But I'm
It
saying the
stands. It does
reason
stand.
is because MetLife is not trying to have that problem.
Yeah.
Joe Budden said it on his podcast. I'm repeating it here. I don't give a shit. It is what it is.
All right.
It's the truth. It comes from that issue. They don't want to have those kinds of problems. They don't want to have no kinds of lawsuits. So they have said, no, 6ix9ine is not coming in. Doesn't matter if he's wearing makeup or not. We don't give a shit.
They were scared 6ix9ine and them was gonna bully and beat up on everybody there.
It was a possibility. It was a possibility.
It was
They
a
didn't want to-
possibility,
they didn't want to-
yeah.
We
Yeah,
just
they didn't want-
acknowledge the fact that 6ix9ine is a bully and he could do what he wants and nobody will stop him.
No, hold on. He's not 50
They're the new
Cent.
death
He's-
row.
hold
I
on.
like to call them the
Hold
new
on,
death
no,
row.
no, no,
I
hold
want
on.
to follow them.
No, you're extending yourself.
I'm sorry, but
The
can
new
anybody
death
stop
row?
him?
The new death row?
Anybody touch
That's
him?
extensive.
Anybody touch him yet?
That's extensive.
Who said you need death row?
They're calling themselves the new
Oh, I
death
see,
row,
I
and,
see,
and
yeah.
C is agreeing with them, but I disagree heavily.
Who? But who?
Hey, wait, hold on. Let's talk
Wait,
about
wait.
death row for a second. Let's talk about death row for a second.
Yeah.
everything that shines ain't gold. Death Row is not as beautiful as it seems.
Well,
Everybody that's inside Death Row tells you how bad it was.
I'm gonna show you down right now.
So just because they're good doesn't mean it's good.
Pause
Just because I say they're Death Row doesn't mean it's a good thing. Just so you know.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say this right here. Death Row stood for something. They had three great artists. Bare minimum, three great artists.
Who all hated them. Who they did.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Wait, who's that three great artists?
The projects that came out.
left and went to Master P for help.
Hold on. The projects that came
died and wanted to leave.
Stop. The projects that came out.
Dre was never there.
The projects and collaborations
that
came out. I'm talking about the work.
The timing.
The only thing that Treyway has is 6ix9ine. What are you talking about?
You're right.
This
it's only one person.
Alson Martin. Who the fuck is this
I don't
guy?
even know they had another guy.
Okay.
They're not the same. In that they don't have the same
Okay,
roster.
so
if you want to give them that,
bullies?
sure. But I'll tell you what. In terms of the controversy that one artist can bring,
yeah,
one guy who for somehow I don't even know how he's picking on 6ix9ine. He's picking on Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Summer Jam, he can't get in. He's doing shit like I said, picking on guys like Chief Keef.
He's bullying one of the biggest goons in hip hop. No, 100%.
He's doing all kind of nonsense, and there's a reason why he's not in there. But let's all jokes aside, right? There's a reason he's not there. He's causing problems like you know.
Hold on, Suge had power though. You really think this guy Shoddy and Treyway has power the way Suge does?
No, it's not.
Or is it just that he's just trolling people and nobody's really doing anything because it's the era of we don't do anything.
10, 15 years later, we've learned the white business corporations have learned from what hip hop can do and how violent it can get. That's why they charge you 200 plus grand for going over your minute allotment.
Yeah.
That's why they charge you for violence. These guys have learned now. They don't even let you in. People have decided. You see how people will go back and retrace their lyrics and steps.
Hold on. You're talking about
we know now. Hip hop.
Hold on. You're talking about them being bullies.
Corporates run us.
No. Hold on. You're talking about Treyway being bullies. You're talking about 6ix9ine being a bully in hip hop. You're talking about them being. Suge had real power. They don't have real power. He's just a troll on the internet, bro. And you want to know why?
I say he's real life. I say he's real life. He pulls up in cities. He went to Houston. He went to LA.
Hold on.
He's in New York. He went to Chicago.
They say it's all pre-recorded. He got pressed in Houston. He got pressed in Houston. He got shut down at South by Southwest. He didn't even perform at any of his shows. I don't know what you're talking about.
No shows?
No shows. None. All the South by Southwest shows canceled.
Well, you know what's even better than? Public perception.
Fam.
Public perception.
Okay,
the same
to the young,
50
to the young kids,
the same way Jane messed up Prodigy.
But to the young kids, he's a gangster. But
no,
to we know
that's
different.
what it is. The same way Nas messed up Cormega, Jay did Prodigy, and everybody else who won the battles publicly, Drake didn't.
He doesn't have no battles.
It's about public perception and how you can skewer. It's all about how you can skewer public perception of people or yourself. He made public perception of himself.
Yeah.
The new generation realizes this. Content doesn't matter as much as because content gets consumed so quickly.
Yeah.
Your songs, as good as you time put into it.
Take this in.
It's microwave. Everything is quick and enjoyed quickly, right?
Listen.
So now guys have decided my music, like before it was just music, then it was visuals with your music.
Yeah.
Now it's your character, your personality.
You have to have the whole package.
You have to do more. You have to be all times
100%.
on time. You have 24/7 online.
The talent is not good enough anymore.
You have to be a social media presence. You have to have the presence. That's why Cardi B's personality compensates for the lack of talent. Not to say she doesn't have any, but it literally compensates. It gives her the extra boost.
Yes. You're not wrong, fam.
Okay then.
But let me tell you something right now. The problem is that it's so diluted. Like what you're saying.
There's a lot of guys. Sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
So take this in. I've been trying not to talk about him. I've had 3 episodes.
7 for 7.
I've dropped 3 episodes, man. Okay? Here on the podcast, we've talked about him 3 for 3. He's 3 for 3 here, and I don't even fuck with him like that. I don't bang his music when I'm in
it as much as you bring him up. That's fucked up.
But that's crazy.
That's how
he's literally in the news every week.
So was Soulja Boy, and everybody was this upset, and then Soulja Boy faded. And
yes,
so was Bow Wow,
100%.
and so is whoever's.
No, hold on. Bow Wow had a long career, and an extensive one at that. Before all the drama, okay? Let's not even talk about Bow Wow.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Hold on one second. I rap for Bow Wow.
Alright, now
hold on. So Def was my shit.
I mean...
Come on, hold on one second.
He did his movies and things.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
I don't want to throw shade.
Alright. We're gonna jump back into the freshman list.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 6ix9ine got snubbed. You think he got snubbed?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Definitely. I don't follow it. I don't care who does. I don't think anyone does or should. But he should have been in there. He definitely should have been in there. That's not even a question. He's the most talked about artist of this year. Right alongside Cardi B. Outside of New York and Cardi B, that's the next guy.
Do you like T Grizzly?
Sorry. Is he bigger than A Boogie? Because I think he's bigger than A Boogie.
Who?
Tekashi. He put his name in the same vein in terms of popularity.
No. Hold on one second.
I know what he's trying to.
Hold on one second. Let me tell you something right now.
I know what he's trying to say. Commercially, right now, he is like in the forefront more than
guys. Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. A Boogie was brought out by Drake.
What's up?
At the Barclays Center. When
when
that first track came out,
sure.
he brought him out.
So he gave him
Tekashi's not even on that level. He has no cosign yet.
Yeah.
And he's doing fantastic.
50. But 50's the world's biggest troll.
Kid with a bunch of
100%, bro. But that's not what I'm talking about.
You're right. He's not at that level to get the same cosigns, and he didn't get the same plug. But you know what?
He's showing versatility, though.
Drake co-signed niggas from Chicago that didn't go nowhere.
So there's many other...
Drake co-signed niggas from Chicago didn't go nowhere. Drake co-signed niggas didn't go nowhere.
600 Breezy, when he gets out, 600 Breezy's coming with some shit. 600 Breezy's a spitter. Free 600 Breezy.
We'll see.
Hold on. Alright. So I predicted Trippie Redd was going to be on the list. I already said that on my prediction.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Is he that good?
I like Trippie Redd. I think he's like a new school Wayne. I think he's a new school Wayne, yeah.
Bars?
He has bars. Real bars.
Alright.
Real bars. I can play you shit.
Well, we're not going to do it now, but you'll have to.
I can. I can play a snippet here.
You send me
I can play a snippet. We do snippets here. Yeah, we do snippets. Yeah.
We'll run it.
I'll pull it up right now. What's our time?
Do they rank the double XL freshmen 1 to 10, or do they just put 10 random?
No,
no rankings.
They just sporadically place.
Okay, that's fair. No ranking. No.
They don't rank.
No ranking. Okay.
There's gonna be animosity.
Yeah, for real.
They wouldn't all take a picture together on the cover.
Yeah.
You know, all bitter.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't think they all took the picture all at the same time.
I always thought it was like
caption, right?
That's it. Yeah, you have to be there first.
I didn't think it was all done at the same time.
Do you know how many good some of those were? Kendrick's and those.
Take this in. We're gonna play a snippet right here. Bars.
Trippie Redd.
All
right. Change my view. Change my mind. This is. Shout out. Let me see. This is a change my mind section of the hip hop podcast where we all try to play a song of someone the other person hated.
This guy's trying to get a new segment started. Let's have a vote in the comments.
We're gonna have a change my mind segment.
Change my mind segment.
We all hate somebody else the other person hates, so we're gonna play a song about the other person. We're gonna try and change the other person's mind.
Let's see what happens.
No hate section.
If we get 50 votes for Change My Mind segment, we'll start the segment on the podcast.
Nice.
Alright, here's Can You Rap Like Me by Trippie Redd.
Yeah, we give him a chance.
Oh, that shit is dead. Alright.
Swing and a miss.
Let's get this fucking speaker out of here. Shouts out to Trippie, man.
Definitely.
Hold on.
Definitely a Wayne. Hold on.
I've never seen C.
He is heavy under the Wayne prodigy. Fantastic flow.
Fantastic
flow.
Fam,
that beat was tremendous. I didn't think he. I thought he was more
before or after this.
When I look at him, he looks to me like a goth rapper. He looks like a goth trap rapper.
That's what he looks like. Yes.
Why don't know he plays that up?
Well, his perception is weird, but he can still. But that's why I rate him.
Is that a song of his?
Yeah.
Or is that not what his songs usually sound like?
No, that's not what his songs usually sound like. But he proved himself here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Fine.
He proved himself here.
Fine, but this is what it's about now. You can't just you gotta choose a way. You gotta choose a way.
No, bro, but
he
you can
plays
do
up
both
the
in
rapper style.
You could do both in today's
back
game.
to last week's episode.
Yes. No, you're
It's
100%
the
right.
new genre of music that's coming out. You got the guys.
We have to be more open-minded.
I can't talk about
as a
that. I'm so
culture.
lost.
As a culture, we have to be more open-minded because rock has
Triple
5
Extension
million.
is the weirdest looking nigga with the best music.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
The weirdest
rock,
looking nigga.
rock,
Listen,
listen,
but has the best
exactly.
music.
Thank you.
Trippy's exactly on that
Thank
same
you,
wave.
Two-Tax.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Trippy's
I don't know
exactly
what
on
to
the
do.
same wave.
So
I don't know what to do.
you can't
It's
judge a
that
book
whole
by its
new
cover
generation,
anymore,
that
bro.
different vibe.
You can't judge a book by its cover in hip hop anymore. It's not the hard gangster dudes that are running the bars anymore.
It's such a different time.
Okay, well he claims himself. Trippie Redd claims himself as a blood, but to me he doesn't look like doesn't look like the type of dudes that we grew up on,
I
like
had
Styles,
no idea he
like
was a
Styles, like
gangbanger.
DMX,
You're
like
right.
those type of
It
guys.
doesn't look like
So
what
you
we
can't-
consider a gangbanger. You're
So,
right.
like I said, in hip hop, you can no longer judge a book by
But
its cover.
gangsters still run hip hop.
To some extent.
To some
A
extent.
lot of extent. Every crew.
To some
every
extent.
crew. They got Chris
No,
Brown
you got-
banging out here.
Yeah, but Chris Brown's not a real gangster, bro.
Chris Brown's a gang.
He had to.
his face.
He had
He'll have something else to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about all that. Okay, but
Drake
listen,
doesn't throw a bomb in his
listen to me. All right. So, YBN not Mir. You're
How about
fucking
YBN
with
Cordae?
YBN Cordae.
That song. Ooh,
The Old Heads track.
Oh my god.
1985 remix with J. Cole. So, we were talking about that 2 weeks ago on the podcast, or last week on the podcast. He is absolutely dope. He's coming with the bars. And honestly, Namir has bars. So if people are this is what trips me out about people.
Namir, does it?
If we're saying people don't,
I rub out the paint. It's more of a catchy sound.
but hold on. Have you heard Letter to the Valley?
No, I don't really check for these kids, man.
But bro, if you're gonna make that statement,
You're right. I better. That's the disconnect between ours and theirs.
that's the problem.
No, I'm not hating. I'm definitely gonna go in and
I'm that middle guy that's trying to bridge that gap. That's what we're trying to do out here.
Yo, we need you. Like I told you, the 12-year cycle you're within. The 4 above you, the 4 below you, and the 4 you're in.
That's why I'm right in that middle.
That's good.
In
You
that
can
middle
bridge the
spot.
gap. It's important. That's the DJs would fill that gap.
The connection.
But goddamn, a lot of the kids, like you see Trippie Redd, for you to tell me he's a blood and does all these things, he makes it hard to realize that when he follows the goth. What we would understand as goth.
It's different. It's not.
We grew up understanding you as being a goth for what he does and
We
wears.
did that too, bro.
So it's hard.
We did that too. We had the sketchy section in the hallways at my high school.
Yeah, that's just hard to understand what these guys are doing now.
Okay.
You know?
But with the YBN
We
camp,
followed-
hold on. The YBN camp is not the goth.
Back me up, P.
Is not the goth looking type.
What's his name is?
What?
Trippie Redd.
No. But I'm gonna switch it to
Yeah,
YBN camp.
YBN Cordae.
YBN Cordae is about lyrics. YBN Almighty J, Black China's boyfriend.
I've never heard him before.
He's about that hype jump shit. He's that new wave, that Rich the Kid type shit.
Thank you, sir.
I was actually gonna bring that up.
You know,
Rich the Kid. Like, what do you guys think about him? He's fucking.
I thought he was
up the
amazing
game
until I seen Uzi Vert whoop his ass in Starbucks.
Hold on.
He's
We talked
fucking up.
about that last week on the podcast.
He's fucking up the game right now.
Uzi didn't swing. It was entourage people, bro.
He's fucking up the game right now, but he's also one of those guys who
He's
was in that genre.
No, he's fucking up the game.
Yeah, he's in that genre that we could all talk about.
You're banned. You're cut off.
We can't even continue now.
No, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna have him cut that out.
Listen, honestly, I
Alright,
wanted to talk
really
so
good.
bad because you guys was on such a good point. I just wanted to get into it. This is the best podcast I've ever been a part
But
of.
that gets back to a good point, though. That gets back to
Thank
a
you,
good point.
man.
He's in that
No,
genre.
it's no problem.
He's in that genre of music where he's still his own vibe, but he's still mixing up with, with what's going on right now.
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
Still making
That's
that
what I'm
money.
saying.
He's still
So
making that money.
this camp that they built is so elaborate that they have, I believe, all ends of the spectrum covered. That's what I'm trying to say. They have all ends of, they have Corday with the lyrics on that end. They have Almighty J with the hype shit. You know, he fits in with that Rich the Kid category, all that shit. Then you got YBN Namir, he's lyrical and he's got bounce.
He
Bro,
does. You're right.
They've got all angles of that spectrum covered. I'm telling you,
Where are they from?
They're from all over the United States, bro.
So how did they meet up? How did they become one?
They all met up over the internet.
I knew it. They're Xbox friends.
Yeah. When Namir got popping,
Xbox friends.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Isn't that amazing?
Honestly,
what the internet can do
it's
for
just
us?
hard for me. So
You're an old ass.
Yes, I
You're
am.
an old ass.
And I grew up with PlayStation Online and PlayStation. I have it.
Yeah,
I just can't
true.
understand
It's
you.
It's different now.
No, it's you're finding talent. It's just wild that the new ways we're finding talent.
Isn't that crazy though?
It's wild the new ways we're finding
That's
talent and people are
absolutely
doing.
insane.
It's crazy that they're Xbox friends and they've turned it into a business and they're keeping it with each other. I hope they keep it together because it goes a long way from seeing the CNN and Mob Deeps when they catch cases together to where you're in Colorado and I'm in Toronto and you're in Oregon and I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You know, they didn't know each other and they just
this new
linked up
generation
just
is
like that.
completely
It's
destroying
unreal.
how
Who's
things
to
are
say?
happening.
Fantastic.
Who's to say that back in the days, the old artists were playing in the park, just like how these guys are playing now, which is through video games.
Yeah, no, but that's what it is. That's what it is. That's not
totally changed now, right?
Yeah, 100%. That's with the times of changing. That's how you meet new people. But
That's
it's
amazing.
crazy.
That's good.
But that's us.
So who else is in this top 10 that we need to see who shouldn't be?
All right,
or who is in it?
I predicted Little Pump.
Is Cardi B supposed to be in this or is she too old?
Okay, so hold on.
Actually,
I'm gonna talk.
Is she old? Yeah,
I think Cardi B got snubbed last year.
Yeah, wow.
She should have got it last year,
Yeah.
but she got snubbed.
Last year. Oh, so she's in this year.
No, she's too big this year.
Oh.
She's already surpassed the freshman.
Her rookie year, she didn't get in, and she blew up so far. She's
Yes,
the
the
transition.
tell everybody to
transition.
fuck this whole list.
She blew so
If this
hard.
whole list didn't catch her before and missed it so far,
That's how fast she moved.
This is the
on top of
question.
that, is this an online magazine? Double XL? I have double XL.
No,
I don't
but
think
they
release
They
magazines.
do.
Wow.
They
Yeah,
printed
it's
the
still-
last. They
Then
printed
they're
the last
failing
version. I
magazine.
bought
Then
it.
you can tell they're a failing magazine because of the fact that they missed Nicki and they're trying to tell these other 10 people you guys matter and other whoever hundreds of thousands that try.
Cardi. They missed Cardi.
Sorry, Cardi.
Yes.
That's wild. You can't miss Cardi with the year she had.
That's what I said, bro. But they missed a lot of people
Who was on
last
year's
year.
list?
Man.
What happened to is T Grizzly on last year's list?
No, they snubbed T Grizzly last year.
So who's on last year's list?
Yeah, but what if they're both? What if they're all on charges? What if they're all on charges?
T Grizzly.
You wouldn't be able. You wouldn't
No,
make
T
the double XL
Grizzly.
list.
T Grizzly was clean enough
There's
to
no
be
way
on
the
the
fucking double XL
list.
list
No.
worries niggas
No.
like weeds niggas off with charges.
They
you-
do certain
I
charges.
think
When
they
it has
do.
to do with women and stuff, dude, they leave it off.
Me too.
They leave it off.
Like I know.
Oh,
there's
this Me
some-
Too shit is on
yeah.
some other bullshit. But don't get me started.
Yeah, no, we want.
Conspiracy.
Okay, so listen, the double XL freshman list 2017.
Last year.
Yes. A Boogie, PNB Rock, Made in Tokyo, XXX Tentacion,
Made it.
Oh,
Playboy Cardi,
that's right.
Made it.
Actually, he was on there.
Amine, Cap G,
Didn't make it.
Kyle.
Didn't make it. Jake Clone. No Cardi B.
No Cardi B.
Who was the year before that, if you don't mind me asking now?
The year before that.
2016.
Hold on, I will tell you.
Let me see how many times they hit. Because these guys, a lot of guys are plans. Cap G. Amine died. Poor Eritrean guy. Part Ethiopian youth. Amine died. Amine is, you know.
Cap G did way better.
Not a
than
youth
Amine.
Mexican. Nah, he didn't make it. He been trying for a long time. Didn't go.
Oh, sorry, I missed two. Ugly God and Kamaya from
I
Oakland.
didn't make it, but ugly guy, yeah, sure. Now what else we got? What
Okay.
happened before that? Because a lot of guys missed. They were 6 or 4. They were 6 or 10, if anything.
Alright, so 2016, the list stands. Dave East, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Kodak Black,
They waited to put the
Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, Anderson Paak, Lil Yachty, Lil Dicky, Designer.
That class is running this class. Looks like it took them 2 years to get in. That 2 years ago is now running this.
This one made sense.
Yeah.
That freshman list made sense.
This year now, I don't understand who these guys are. Read this year. No, we didn't do that. The one thing we did is talk about it, but read the whole list.
Alright, let's read
Name for name,
2018
Read
freshman list. The whole list. JID out of Dreamville.
Dreamville?
Dreamville. He signed to
Oh,
Dreamville.
shit.
Yeah.
Dreamville.
Steph London.
I know she UK. I rep UK. I rep the UK.
Alright. YBN Namir. We got Lil Pump, Blockboy JB, Wi-Fi's Funeral, Ski Master Slump God, and Trippie Redd. So I say they're hitting with 1, 2,
I don't know the
3,
songs for a lot of these
4.
guys. That's my problem.
I say they're hitting with at least 4 this year.
And
That's
I
what I
have no
say.
idea who Wi-Fi Funeral song is, who Smoke Perp song is, who maybe I heard him. I
Smoke
just
Perp
don't
is
know.
doing a lot of collabs with Murder Beats.
Oh, yeah?
Are you out of Toronto? You know? He's best friends with Lil Pump, so I don't know if there's a little conspiracy theory there. See, Lil.
Hilarious.
You know, YBN Namir definitely deserves to be there. Wi-Fi's Funeral. He's the guy that got, unfortunately, he got some bad rep in the beginning. He did some crowd surfing and got jumped and shit in the crowd. Poor guy. But I didn't think his buzz was that big. But I guess he's got it.
They must have a good body of work to get chosen for this list, right? They have a body of work that they chose.
No, they have to have a fan base. I would say they have a fan
Or is
base.
payola still in effect in 2018? Do motherfuckers pay you to be on a magazine? Because
I don't know. We don't know that.
I
They're
guess.
saying
They're on
Double XL is rigged.
Everybody's
What
a
do you
label.
know?
I bet you every one of them is on a major label, so...
Honestly, bro, if I look at this list, there's a lot of people that I see that are signed to a label, but there's a few that are
Who
not.
would you put in that dropped this year their first body of work that deserves to be here over these? Anyone here? Give me a name and who they take over.
NBA Youngboy deserves to be there.
He's been out for years. I don't think this is his year.
What do you mean?
How many years does it take to become
What do you
an
mean?
XWSL freshman?
His album this year was fantastic.
What's it called?
Until Death, or Until My Death. Fantastic
He's
album.
put out a body of work until here.
Yes, it was fantastic.
Who else?
I'll give Moneybagg Yo.
Okay, now he has a real come out of nowhere. What does Moneybagg Yo have that should make him really that...
Trending. He's got that track trending, the trending
Did
challenge.
Vince Staples ever get... Vince Staples came out years ago. I'm sure he probably got double XL.
Vince Staples got the double XL.
Okay, who else should come on and I'd be like, okay, at least I know they came new this year.
Honestly, they missed T Grizzly last year. They should have put him this year. He put out a great
He didn't
body
drop
of
a
work.
mixtape. He dropped
He
a
did.
mixtape.
He dropped the
the
album.
He just dropped the album.
Yeah, but it was
It
hard.
took a year plus.
It was hard though. It was hard though.
Was it?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Alright, I was gonna say he's built like a tornado. But
maybe he's got
Come on, fam. Hold on.
Maybe it is
It took
about
a
the
year.
body of work.
And when you put it out,
it's about
he had the singles and shit in the mixtape, but he didn't
Yeah,
put
but
out an album until a year after the fact. So that's why they could not give him, a spot in the
Why?
double
You
XL.
don't think he followed it up fast enough to have a double XL spot?
Yeah, your shit was hot, but you didn't. You kept it, and then you released it.
They
on an
put
album.
this up. Hold on, but they
But
put
he released
Designer
that-
on the list for one track 2 years ago, bro. What do you mean?
Probably that
Come on.
influence. Say that's a Kanye influence. I don't know.
All right, I guess so. If we're talking payola, then
Industry to industry, guys.
Come on,
come on, industry to industry. Let's be honest. Let's be
Okay,
honest.
so anybody else we think got snubbed? I think Asian Doll or Cash Doll should have got instead of Teflon Don.
All right, how about this? Why are they all called dolls now? There's about 4 or 5 doll rappers.
I don't understand it, bro. I was asking myself the same question. See, I don't understand
That's
it.
my thing. What's with all the dolls? We have a lot of littles now. Everybody wants to be Little Sky, Little London, Little Rose, Little Bag, Little this, Little that.
Yeah, I know you're right.
Little bag.
I just made it.
No, it's okay. It's
Someone's
funny.
gonna take
Lil
it.
Bong.
Lil Bong.
I will do.
Okay, so those are the artists that we think got snubbed,
Definitely.
right? All right. Let's move on.
Little Bag, shout out Little Bag.
Hilarious. Shout out Lil Bag.
Alright, let's go.
Shut up, Lil Bag.
Yo, pass me that letter, man.
What about Lil Baby?
Yo,
that's
that's
my
my
QC
dude,
artist,
bro.
He's
That's my
QC?
dude, bro.
He's QC.
See, these QC artists get the push. However Coach Carter does it, he gets his guys. Except those girl group. That
You
girl
want me to
group's gonna
put?
fail.
You want me to put a spin on it for you?
Please.
Stefflon Don is QC managed.
Wow.
UK
Oh,
artists. Oh, I told you, they got good
Your
taste.
mind.
Fucking blow your mind, bro.
Serious, eh?
I'm telling
Coach
you,
K
I got the
is a
facts.
problem.
I got the facts over here.
I didn't know this.
Telling you.
Listen,
Wow.
London has hits.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for episode number 3 of Bongs and Bangers. This was a fresh start. I got 2 texts. Thank you for coming in, dog. I really appreciate it. You know what it is, man. See, thank you for coming, dog. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, check all the playlists, go to my Spotify, check those out. Speaker Rhythms Entertainment on all platforms. Much love. Peace.